one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it because you can.
This story comes to us from the NPR. Jean Paul Al Arab felt like a proud dad this week when he prepared to walk across the University of Buffalo stage with his son, 6-month-old Matanios. The pair donned matching blue caps and gowns and queued up in line behind fellow 2025 graduates, with the elder Al Arab ready to accept his Bachelor of Arts degree in criminology. But rather than a joyful but tranquil parade down the stage during the commencement ceremony, what happened instead was a high speed foot chase as Al Arab sprinted across the stage, clutching his baby boy with a university police officer darting behind him. Viral video from the event shows the pair make it across the stage. Al Arab shakes hands with school officials before triumphantly pumping his fist in the air to wild cheers from the audience.
It's the commencement clip that's gone viral. More than 6 million TikTok views and counting. A University at Buffalo grad running up to the stage with his baby in hand. Well,
Papa.
that graduate was Jean Paul Al Arab. Originally from Lebanon, he's now a UB grad with a degree in criminology.
Al Arab posted a video of the incident, backed by the hit Kendrick Lamar song Not Like Us, to his TikTok account, where it has been viewed hundreds of thousands of times. And I've seen people walk with their dogs. I've seen even moms walking with their babies, even at other colleges. I'm not just talking about University of Buffalo. So I didn't think honestly twice, he said. But on that Sunday, as he prepared to make the ceremonial walk with his son, Al Arab said that a single university staff member attempted to stop him from carrying Matanios with him to accept his diploma. But after months as Matanios' primary caretaker during the day while his wife worked and spending nights on a restaurant graveyard shift, Al Arab, who moved to the United States from Lebanon 3 years ago, felt he had a duty to see it through. He's a proud dad. Being a full time dad, a full time student, and a full time employee, I thought to myself, like, Matanios is part of it. I promised myself and I promised him that I would be walking that stage with him. At that time, I was just a proud dad, Al Arab said. He said, I just wanted to cross with my baby. Now, Al Arab said that growing up, his father was not as present in his life as he is able to be for Matanios. He felt that the moment of crossing the graduation stage with his son set a good example for other fathers to prioritize being active in their children's lives. I would describe it as a healthy relationship between a father and a son, especially me, coming from a family where I don't have a father who is present. So I think that I have a lot of responsibilities towards my son, said Al Arab. Now, the University of Buffalo wrote in a statement that its graduation ceremony rules dictate that only the student accepting a diploma is allowed to walk across the stage. The school said that although Al Arab had broken the rules, he would not be penalized and his diploma will still be issued as expected. During Sunday's commencement ceremony for University of Buffalo's College of Arts and Sciences, a graduating senior ignored multiple directives from university event staff, and University of Buffalo police ran away from officers and broke commencement rules by bringing an infant onto the commencement stage at alumni area. While the situation created a light-hearted moment for the thousands in attendance who cheered on as the graduate took to the stage with the infant in his arms, the graduate's actions were a violation of commencement rules, said the school. And they continued, adding that those guidelines were in place for safety reasons and to help minimize potential disruptions. I don't think it was a disruption. Al Arab said the moment of chaos on stage inspired him to start a GoFundMe with the goal of raising $100,000 to help other student parents were balancing raising children with pursuing higher education. Said balancing two jobs, being a full-time dad and pursuing my education has been challenging, but I promised my son that I would walk that stage with him. It symbolized every sacrifice and sleepless night, he wrote on the crowdfunding site. Al Arab told NPR that students had already expressed interest in receiving help from the GoFundMe, and he would be working with his former professors to help get that money directly into young parents' hands. Even though Al Arab's son crossed the graduation stage in traditional commencement regalia, the school said the boy would have to wait a little longer to be considered a full-fledged member of the University of Buffalo. Uh, the infant, despite crossing the stage in a cap and gown, has not yet earned enough credits to receive a diploma. We hope to see him back on stage in about 20 years so he can follow in his dad's footsteps, the university said in a statement. I thought this was just kind of a heartwarming story. I mean, but look at it for a minute. You know, there's a spirit of the law and there's the letter of the law. And in these policy letters that people do, you have to remember what's the spirit of this policy letter? What is the spirit of it? Why is someone pinning this, saying this is why we should do this? You know what I mean? Um, it's like saying no jaywalking across the street because you could get hit by a car. That's the spirit of this law. And of course, California doesn't have a jaywalking law, but let's go with it for a second. No jaywalking because you can get hit by a car, you could cause a car accident, and it's just unsafe. But then someone jaywalks at, let's say, 2 in the morning when there's no traffic on the road, and a cop just happens to be there, and he goes, "I'm going to issue a citation for jaywalking." Well, that wasn't the spirit of that law at that time. That so when they wrote that, there's a spirit behind it. Well, the letter of the law says this, and you broke the law. Yeah, because you're an asshole, cop. And so you look at this university. What's the spirit of that policy? Well, it's for safety and to keep from causing disruptions. So a dad walking across with his son in a cap and gown and going, "I did it," is a disruption. How's it unsafe? Oh, he might trip and fall on the kid. Yeah, well, an airplane might fall from the, sky and land in San Diego. So I don't know. And for those who go, what does that mean? A plane crashed in San Diego. I digress. My point is, I don't think this was a disruption. I mean, it was a disruption caused by the university police when they went after the guy. Oh, they could have just stood there and went, let him go, let him go, let him go. It's fine. And that would have been it. But you had the police go, "Hey, stop him. He's not supposed to be doing that." Now you're causing the disruption. Now, it's like these First Amendment auditors. I'm going to go off on a tangent for a second. Just bear with me. And they do these videos, and a lot of times it's just a boring video, a guy filming something. Yay, wow, okay. But then some jerk walks up and goes, "Hey, man, hey, don't, I'm telling you." Now all of a sudden we have a video. And that's what happened here. Dad crossing the stage with his baby. Okay, you made it a video. What do you all think?